Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Fenway Park.
April 8, 1969, was a moment Red Sox fans will never forget. On opening day in Baltimore, Tony Conigliaro, making his long-awaited return to the lineup after the tragic beating, delivered one of the most stirring scenes in club history. Starting in right field for the first time since 1967, he came to bat in the 10th inning of a tense 4-4 game and launched a towering homer, putting the Sox ahead and silencing Memorial Stadium. As he floated around the bases, the Sox bench erupted. Then, in the 12th, he scored the winning run in a 5-4 victory. The Red Sox staged one of their most improbable rallies of the season, erasing a 5-run deficit to stun the Blue Jays 8-7 at Rogers Center on April 8, 2016. Down 7-2 in the 6th inning, the Sox sent 10 men to the plate and flipped the game in a hurry. The big blow came from Brock Holt, who had already doubled in a run earlier, when he lifted a line drive over the right field fence for his first career grand slam. On April 8, 2018, for 7 innings, the Red Sox were flat and down by 5 runs. Then came the bottom of the 8th and one of those Fenway Park moments that seemed to come out of nowhere. With 2 outs, Mitch Moreland doubled Hanley Ramirez home with a run, Eduardo Nunez singled, and Rafael Devers lashed a double down the left field line to cut the deficit to 2. Christian Vasquez battled and shot a single up the middle to bring home Raffy. A wild pitch moved him into scoring position, and with first base open, Tampa Bay chose to pitch to Mookie Betts in a decision they'd soon regret. Mookie lined a sharp RBI single to tie the game. That brought up Andrew Benintendi, who delivered the dagger with a deep fly to left that carried to the warning track, plenty deep enough for Mookie to score the go-ahead run. Craig Kimbrell closed the door in the 9th, 8-7, Sox win. On April 8, 1916, Tris Speaker was sold to the Cleveland Indians for $50,000. It was the largest amount any team has ever paid to get a ball player. Speaker wanted $15,000 from the Red Sox, who had offered him $10,000. In 1973, on April 8, Orlando Cepeda turned a bitterly cold Fenway Park afternoon into a warm one for Red Sox fans, hammering a 9th-inning home run into the bleachers to give the Sox a 4-3 victory over the Yankees. Then on April 8, 1975, it was more than just another opening day at Fenway. Tony C. had made the cut out of spring training and was back. He helped lead the Red Sox to a 5-2 victory over the Milwaukee Brewers, spoiling the American League debut of Hank Aaron. Finally, Carl Yastrzemski went through the entire 1977 season without committing an error. He saw his streak snapped at 201 games on April 8, 1978, when he dropped a routine fly ball. The miscue not only ended his spotless record, but also lost him a spring training wager with shortstop Rick Burleson, who had bet him $100 he couldn't go another season without an error.